Hey everybody, my name is David Hustrow, and I'm here to talk to you about BSL, Boring Life Syndrome.
Okay, well, and just for the record, I fully supported this from the beginning. Anyways, we have a robust insurance package.
So this is where the jump will happen. Leanne's been running the numbers, and apparently this trajectory should clear the house, at least according to the model. Here's what it's supposed to look like from above.
One of the largest challenges I found with jumping my house on a vintage Trike, constructing a ramp worthy of such a massive feat.
The first attempt didn't exactly go as planned. Turns out you can't just stack old boards and call it a ramp. That's when I realized I needed someone who actually understands math.
Lucky for me, I know a mathematical genius that's ready for a challenge of this size. Who? My wife.
Phase 3 blueprint. Takeoff ramp at 42 degrees. If we hit 27 miles an hour, we clear the roof. I'm plotting the flight path now. Apex looks around 14 feet, landing just beyond the porch line. That should do it.
7.2 degrees. That's the launch angle. Miss it by half a degree and the board eats pavement. These mixes stand in for the surface forces, friction, weight, wind. I watch how the light bends through them to track viscosity.
Our launch speed. At 31 degrees, the arc clears the roof by half a meter. Add gravity and drag, and the landing zone is 10 meters beyond the deck. Miss it by a foot, and the whole rig folds.
And then there was the big incident with the geese.
Bizarre crash in St. Albert is raising questions tonight about off-road safety and wildlife.
A three-wheeled ATV launched into a flock of Canada geese mid-air yesterday. No serious injuries, but plenty of feathers and an investigation. NWN Sydney
We begin with breaking news of a bizarre mid-air collision in Cedar Glen. Launched off a backyard ramp, cleared a bungalow, and met a flock of Canadian geese. Security cameras captured the
Feather density was significantly higher than expected.
You wouldn't believe how heavy they actually are. Like, how do they get themselves up there? And then I started freestyling.
Once I broke free of the expected flight path, things got unpredictable. At that point, I was basically operating on instinct, thin air, and whatever leftover momentum the geese hadn't absorbed.
And every time I trike jumped the house, I'd add a new trick.
Not even a scratch.
Somewhere around 30,000 feet, I figured it out. It wasn't the ramp, it wasn't the speed, it was the hat flaps. They'd turned into full aerodynamic lifting surfaces. Honestly, it was a beautiful moment. In a world that's getting louder and heavier every day, you've got to find the things that lift you up. Whatever your version of peace looks like, go chase it. Even if it means blasting off on a vintage three-wheel Honda. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.